Hello everybody and welcome, or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, welcome. Come on in. My name is Millie and I post at least 3 times a week on a Monday, a Wednesday and a Friday. And there are so many eyeshadow palette releases coming out at the minute. I am posting all of the time because I am feeling very excited and very inspired by all of them. So today we are doing an indie eyeshadow palette and we are playing eyeshadow palette bingo with the Beauty Moon Cosmetics Unveiled palette. So we're going to be randomizing all of these shades, all of these incredible bright shades, and we're going to come up with an eyeshadow look. We're going to pick at least 5 completely at random and we're gonna keep our fingers crossed that this turns out well because I have got some other things that I want to film today. But of course this video is in collaboration with the lovely Cole over at Cole of the Ball. We always, whenever we get the same eyeshadow palettes, we always bingo them together and you let us know whose look you prefer. So I will leave her channel linked down below. If you don't follow Cole, treat yourself. Go over and follow her channel because firstly, she's just a sweetheart. I absolutely love her to bits, but secondly, her looks are incredible. I always do the same thing, okay? I always do something dark on the outer corner, blend it out, something shimmery across the lid. I always do the same thing. Today will probably be no different, but Cole just comes up with the most creative looks. Whenever I want to do something more fun and colourful and a little bit kookier, I think, what would Cole do? And that inspires the look. So go over, check out her channel. But today, let's just get into randomizing all of these shades. So I have put them all into the Tiny Decisions app and we're gonna pick, like I say, at least 5. We do say 5 minimum. I have been known to pick like 8 or 9 when I feel like I don't like the first 5 and I just need a few more to like give me something that I feel like I can work with. But let's just pick at least 5 shades and see what the bingo gods have got on the cards for us today. So shade number 1, we have got Gleam, which is Gleam, hello. Oh, it's the first shade. See, this is how, like, Cole just puts, like, 1 to whatever. I put the shade names in here and I'm still confused. So, Gleam is an incredible, incredible shade. It's like a duochrome, multi-chrome. Oh, it's delicious. Let me get a bit of tissue. Clean myself up as I go along because I don't want to get any eyeshadow on my pretty dress, although I'll let you in on a little secret. This dress looks great from the front. I wish I could do it up. There we go. I'll let you in on a little secret there. So, shade number 1 was Gleam. Shade number 2 is Noir, which is the dark blue matte. Honestly, yeah, I am a bit scared of this. Less so than the matte black. I'm going to end up picking the matte black now, aren't I? I don't want the matte black, it scares me. So, shade number 3 is Cosmic, which is the dark blue shimmer. I mean, it is incredible. It's got an incredible shift to it, but I find dark shimmers very, very intimidating. But it has got a beautiful bright shift to it, but it is a very, very dark shimmer. So we'll see what we can do with that one. Let's pick shade number 4. Please, I want something lighter. We've got Daydream. Okay. This is the like burnt orange matte. Okay. I'm not seeing a vision, but okay. I mean, that shade is beautiful. Does it go with the blues? No. Am I still glad it's there? Absolutely. Okay, so shade number 5. I might have to pick 6. Let's see how we go. We have got Sunlit. Okay. It's like a bright hot pink red What's my vision? Somebody tell me what my vision is. Do I want another shade? I feel like I'm really overthinking this. I think I'm just going to stick with these shades. I'm just going to stick with the 5. I don't know what I'm going to do, but we can make that up as we go along. Right, I'm going to go clean myself up and I'm going to do an eyeshadow primer. I didn't want to do an eyeshadow primer before I picked the shades because I thought I might want a white. I want a nude. I want a nude skin toned eyeshadow primer. Let me go do that, zoom you in, and then we can create a look with these 5 shades. I feel like this has come out not at all what I thought it was going to come out like. We haven't picked a single like neon shade. That's fine. Of course now, as soon as I start filming, my neighbour thinks it's the perfect time to start chopping down a tree in their garden. I'm sorry if you can hear whatever is going on outside of my window, but let's start with a fluffy, big-ish brush, fluffy-ish brush, and I'm going to go into that burnt orange shade, which is called Daydream, very, very lightly, like one dip, tapping it off very, very lightly, and I'm going to run that through the crease. I do very, very much enjoy this shade. I do think that you could absolutely do more of like an everyday, not like full neon look with this palette, and I will do sort of a more neutrally look when I do my 3 looks with video, because like I say, I feel very, very inspired by this palette and this colour story and like the shimmers and just all of it. I do feel very, very inspired by this colour story, so I will be doing a 3 looks with video with this palette because I'm just loving it. I'm loving the colour story, I'm loving playing with it. Is this look going to be an incredibly wearable everyday look? Probably not with that dark blue shimmer, but let's see what we can come up with. I'm putting this sort of in the middle of the crease ish, blending it out, but just going quite lightly with it, and it is the Beauty Bay eyeshadow primer that I have all over the lid in shade 2, in case you were wondering. So I think I'm happy with that. I'm just going to wipe that brush off on my leg and go into Sunlit, that darker, sort of more red tone. It is a very, very pretty colour. Just don't know how it's going to go with these blues, but that's the point of an eyeshadow palette bingo, to push us outside of our comfort zone, and this very much is out of my comfort zone. This colour selection with that blue shimmer, I don't know. But this is why I love an eyeshadow palette bingo, because would I ever have picked that blue shimmer with the orange and this red? No. But you know what? It might look cute by the end. It might. So I'm just putting that further out and blending it in with the orange. I'll go back in with a little bit more orange now to keep that nice and intense in the crease. And I mentioned in my first impression for this palette, actually, I feel like the quality of these eyeshadows is elevated from what I have tried from Beauty Moon previously. I'm very, very impressed with the formulas here. They're blending so beautifully. They really are sort of buttery and very, very pigmented. And I think I'm happy with those two. So I'm going to take a really small brush. I'm throwing brushes everywhere. Taking a really, really small brush, and I'm going to go into Noir, the darker matte blue, and I'm going to, again, lightly, pack this on the lid on the outer corner. I'm so scared by this colour. Not as scared as I am the black, but yes, I am scared of it. And I need you to know I'm being really brave. But but I'm just going to keep it right on the lid, on the outer corner. I'm really, really, really lightly blending over that blue into the red, and it's almost turning a little bit purple further out, which purple feels a lot more like a comfortable colour to me, so I'm happy with that. I'm just going to go back in with that first brush into a bit more sunlit, the red, and again just tap, 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 tap. Tiny, tiny amounts of that, just to, I feel more comfortable in the red than I do the blue, so just bringing a bit more of that red back in. And also, I feel like it's a very, very pretty shade. I want to be able to see quite a bit of it, so happy with that. Let's just be brave now and go into Cosmic, that blue shimmer, which actually matches my nails quite nicely, but I'm still scared of it. I am still very scared, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I can still be scared of beautiful things. So let's tap that onto the lid so that eyeshadow primer is still very, very much tacky, and I'm just pressing that in. I mean, it is pretty, but I don't want it to overtake everything, so I'm just keeping that like right on the lid and really pressing it in so it doesn't go absolutely everywhere. I do have a habit of over blending. So I'm happy with how that blue is looking, and I'm just going to go back in and add a bit more of the orange, which was Daydream. Add a little bit more of that a little bit further in, and instead of curving this like down with the crease, I'm almost taking this a little bit sort of across to open up this area here, because when I put that gleam shade all over there, I want to be able to see a ton of it. So adding more of this in here and blending it across rather than down. I hope that makes sense. I'm almost like following the line of my brow rather than the line of my eye. I don't feel like I'm explaining myself very well, but I hope you can see what I mean, taking it across this way. You know what I mean, you're not stupid. I am, but you're not, so I'm gonna just take my finger again, which is, it's stained a little bit blue, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. And I'm going into Gleam, which, like, don't mind the stained finger, it's fine. It is an incredible, incredible shade. And let me put that brush down and let me get real close so that you can see. Because this shade is going to be incredible. And I will tap that over the blue a little bit. Oh, that's so good. It's so reflective. It's almost like a little bit cushiony in the pan. It's very, very pretty. And although I got my nails shorter when I went, I'm still not getting real close to that inner corner, so I will have to take a brush to get right into the inner corner, but yeah, this is looking good. This is looking real good. I think I'm actually quite happy with the shade selection that the bingo gods gave me this time. I think I'm quite happy with it. So let me just find a brush, something a little bit more dense, quite big, but that's fine by me. It's got fluff on it. Why has it got fluff on it? Why is anything the way it is? And I'm just going to pack on some of that Gleam shade right into the inner corner and blend it up to where that orange is going across. This shade is incredible. I do feel like this look would benefit from having that electric lime right on the inner corner. Do we risk rolling a 6th shade now after I have created the whole look? I don't know if I've ever done that before. Is it risky? Just on the off chance that we get that green or the yellow. Actually, the green or the yellow would look incredible with this. Do we risk it? I think we do. I think we do. I think I just need to do it before I change my mind. Let's see. I'm just adding in a 6th shade. Oh no! Moonlit. Moonlit? Moonlit, what are you? I feel like I can add in. Let me swatch it. I feel like I can add this in. I've picked like near enough the whole bottom row at this point. I can add this. I don't need to. I can add that like across the lid. Do we pick another one? I feel like we're here now. This is so risky. I've never done this. Please, Euphoria or Electric Lime. I love this look. That yellow. Okay, so now we need to add in Moonlit and Euphoria. I took a risk and it paid off. You can't see the swatch very well because I've done it in like the most awkward place possible. That's fine, I'm just getting overexcited. So let me take Moonlit on my finger there. And you know what, actually that will be a good shade for like going in between these two. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. This look just did a complete 180. I quite like that shade actually across the lid. It was worth it to get that yellow for the inner corner, honestly. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up under my eyes, do the rest of my face, and then we can come back and do something nice and smoky under the eye and add that yellow right onto the inner corner because I am painfully predictable at this point. So I will be right back when I've done the rest of my face and we can finish it up together, but I am thrilled. I'm so excited to see how this all looks together. BRB. Okay, so that's the rest of the face done. And I know you're going to ask, the blush is the Technic Glowy Blush Stick in Peach Syrup. And this incredible orange lip, which I feel like goes with these orangey sunset tones on the eyes, is the Singe Beauty evocative lip liner in Jazzy Juniper, just with some lip oil over the top. The Catrice Glossy Nectar lip oil, which doesn't come out this colour. I just love how it smells. So that is you all caught up. Where's that brush gone? And I was just adding a little bit more of the orange that I brought across here because concealer, you know, and I'm fully just like blending this into like the inner part of my nose, just going crazy because I want the darker colours under the eye, probably that red actually. So let's get another small brush that is stained the colour that I'm going to use, going into Sunlit, which was that more red tone, and I will put that all the way along. Yeah, I'll put some of that blue like right on the outer corner, but I feel like having that more like pinky red tone is very, very pretty under the eye, and obviously it's a nice like warm colour. I just love this palette. I'm so glad I got the yellow though. I'm so glad I picked the yellow for a pop on the inner corner. So I feel like that's where this palette really comes into its own because the pops of colour are so bright and so intense. I was a bit sad when we didn't pick a nice bright intense colour for the inner corner. So that's the pink all the way along, that's sunlit. And let's take that brush that I was using for the blue, which was Noir, that first one, or second one, first matte, and let's put that just on the outer corner on the lower lash line to join that up with what's on the lid. I feel like that's made that pink pop like right in there. I'm not mad about that. So I'm just blending back over that blue just to blend out the edges. You know what, I don't think I'm going to add a wing. I don't think it needs it. I don't think that this look needs it. So let's just pack on. What brush do I want? I want something quite dense. Let's use this one. So just going to pick up that Euphoria shade, that incredible bright yellow, and I'm not going to use a primer. No, I'm not going to use an eyeshadow primer. I'm just going to lightly tap this over the inner corner. I'm obsessed. I love it. Just tap that over the inner corner. I'll build it up. Just doing light layers so that I don't get any fallout, because obviously the rest of my face is done. But I feel like sort of Zara Larsson, but also not. Because wow, her makeup looks are incredible, and obviously this is nowhere near. But there's a vibe of Midnight Sun in this, is there not? A little bit sunsetty, a little bit, yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Let's just really build up that yellow. Obviously if I was going like full Zara Larsson, this would be like right across my nose as well, but I'm not cool enough for that. Not even close. And I am also just adding a little bit of that Euphoria shade, that bright yellow. Just adding a little bit of that under the brow bone. You know, because this look didn't have enough. It wasn't sunsetty enough. Wasn't impactful enough. I love it. So I'm not going to do a wing. I feel like that's rare for me, but I don't think that anything would be added to this with a wing. It's already dark and smoky enough. I am obsessed. I'm really glad I picked those 2 extra shades. They really did just do it for me. So I'm gonna add a load of mascara. What mascara am I gonna use? I don't know, I'll find something. Mascara. And then we are done. Oh, I love it. I need to think of like 7 other videos to film today so that I can really capitalise on the fact that I love this look. There we go. Eyeshadow palette bingo with the Unveiled palette. Done. I hate it when people say, oh, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I am. I love it. This is like sunset on a beach with a tropical drink in your hand. Does it have a shot of vodka in it? Potentially. I love this look. I love this look with the blush and the lip and my bright orange hair. That's another reason I love Cole. She has bright orange hair, like next level to mine. It's incredible, but that is the finished look. Done. I love it. I absolutely love it. I would genuinely wear this again. So often when I do eyeshadow bingos, I'm like, yeah, I like it, but I wouldn't do it again. This I would wear again. I would maybe not use that dark blue shimmer just because I don't feel like it adds anything, especially with the that 6th shade that we picked, that like purple shimmer. But I love this. I love it. I would love to hear what you think down below. I would love to hear who you think has won. I'm excited to see Cole's look with this palette now. She always does something so like graphic and a cut crease and all of the things. I'm so excited to see what her look looks like. But this is my look. I would love to hear what you think. And like I say, there will be so much more content coming around this palette because I just feel so inspired by it. This look is sending my creative juices are flowing. I'm so excited to play with this some more. I need to think of some other things to film so that this makeup look doesn't go to waste because I need to make the most of it. This is incredible. But like I say, I will be doing a 3 looks with this palette. I will also be doing eyeshadow palette bingos with, what have we got coming up actually? We've got the Bella Beauty Bar Arch of Colour. I'm going to be purchasing the Bella Beauty Bar Pastel Garden palette, so there will be a bingo with that one as well. Whenever an indie eyeshadow palette comes out, we always bingo it, but I would love to hear, do you think my look is best or Cole's? Whose look do you prefer? Because honestly, I love this with my whole being, but you can guarantee that Cole will come up with something so different, and I don't mean different in a bad way. She just does such different techniques to me, and I'm so excited to see what she's going to come up with. But this is my application. I think I just love this. I would wear this every single day. I love it. But that is everything. Thank you ever so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you like eyeshadow palette bingos. Give this one a thumbs up. Press the hype button if it is available to you in your country. Go over and watch Cole's video because I'm going to be there in her comment section. I'm going to be there. But until next time, thank you ever so much for watching. Bye bye.